Get ready for Rugby Fever, where young talents from all over come to showcase their skills in the ultimate school showdown. Meet the future field heroes of rugby. Experience the thrill of every try time. Feel the power of epic tackles. Chase the school glory with every match. Cheer for your school. Get ready to watch epic rugby battle and witness the rise of future champs. The excitement is contagious. Catch the action here. Welcome to the Dialog Schools Rugby League 2024, where legends begin.
Science College will look to make amends as they host Sri Sumangala College behind closed doors at Police Park. Welcome to the Papare.com and to the Papare TV as Science College play host to Sri Sumangala College here at Police Park, and fortunately for the fans, they are barred out from this fixture, as I have Laksisi with me in the commentary box. Laksisi, what sort of a game should we expect from Science as they are coming in after a couple of weeks of drama, you could say?
Exactly, Romario, and good afternoon to everyone joining with us on Sri Lanka Sports Hub. Science College, two very close games for them. First against Patana and then against St. Thomas's. Two results that could have easily gone their way, but unfortunately ended up on the wrong side of the result. So against one of the newcomers, Sri Sumangala College, Science College will of course be the favourites, but they'll definitely want to get their W and get their campaign back on track, because after DSN lost yesterday, the group is actually still open for that second place in my opinion. So Science College, they should not give up on that chance of qualifying for the next round, because this year they have a very good side.
Certainly they do have a very good side. Unfortunately, missing the centre who was in the centre of drama as they played host to St. Thomas's a couple of weeks ago. But a drastic difference the weather has made in 24 hours. Last evening at this time it was rainy and there were pretty much thunder showers, but now the sun is beating down. Mostly sun, as you can see on your screen, with a maximum of 31. There is a chance that we reach that, but there's no chance we reach the minimum, with a bit of wind blowing from left to right on your screen. Fixtures from last week, well, Senanaga managed to get a win over St. Anthony's. It failed against Vidyadhar, but it was after that the big boys, Isipa Peters, St. Joseph's Royal, St. Thomas's and Trinity who managed to get victories in at the end of week 3. A few highlights from the fixtures which took place at the end of June. From the third week, it was TS Senanaga who kicked off the week actually against with a win over St. Anthony's, while Wesley made St. Peter's to work for about 50 minutes, but after that it was all St. Peter's as they coasted towards a win. Zaira did not manage to put up any resistance against Royal as they went down at home. St. Joseph's managed their second win of the campaign, a stop-start campaign for them, and Isipatana continued on their merry way, making it 3 out of 3 as they dispatched Dharmaraja College, and the game that there was plenty of controversy at. And finally, to round off week 3, it was Trinity College who put away the visitors Sri Sumangala, and even this weekend Sri Sumangala will be having quite a task. This week's fixtures and the results, well, the last lines, well, they are happening right now. One at Police Park and one at Bogambara, while on a Friday Royal College were victorious over Wesley College. Isipatana managed to Well, in fact, Isipatana managed to scrape their way past Trinity. And Thomas has sprung the first surprise, and it was Zaira as well, the other team, who sprung a surprise defeat in Vidyartha. Kispud managed to get their first win as St. Peter's College retained the Basil Veeratunga Shield, and above that it should ideally be Isipatana 15, Trinity 13. Beg your pardon for that. So before we go any further in this telecast, and before we bring you team cards and live action, we will go in for a quick commercial break from us here in the commentary box, and we will be back live with plenty of action.
Get keys to your wheels and experience people-friendly vehicle leasing with Amana Bank. Enjoy the lowest monthly installment and flexible financing up to 7 years. Apply online at www.amanabank.lk or call 0117 756 756. Amana Bank. It's your bank.
Radials. The road is yours.
NDB නියොස් තියෙද්දී රිස්ක් එකක් නැතුව කික් එකේ ෆන් ට්‍රාන්ස්ෆර්ස් කරන්න වගේම චිල් එකේ බිල්ස් පේ කරන්න. Real energy for real life. Ride.
Body wash shaker.
Enjoy the infinite possibilities of the freedom of space, inspired by the beauty of our land. Sri Lanka's finest finished, largest sized porcelain tile collection. Majestica. Lanka Tiles. Fine living redefined.
හැමදේම අතලඟ තියෙද්දි දුක් විඳින්නේ ඇයි?
Gold hair and body wash shaker.
Hot and spicy fun like Rugby Burgeranda. Beat the remake Karanda Karanda. Hada hada bawala yana give me a fashion Karanda. Fun Karanda Kotumi kiki Karanda. Prima Kotumi fun tamai.
NDB නියොස් තියෙද්දී රිස්ක් එකක් නැතුව කික් එකේ ෆන් ට්‍රාන්ස්ෆර්ස් කරන්න වගේම චිල් එකේ බිල්ස් පේ කරන්න. Real energy for real life. Ride.
Surf Excel පළමු සේදුමෙන් ඉතා පහසුවෙන් තද පැල්ලම් ඉවත් කරන කම්ෆර්ට් ප්‍රීමියම් සුවඳ සමගින් දැන් රුපියල් 540කට පමණයි.
Colombo, beautiful outside and inside.
Maliban lemon puff puff, lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff. Hamasitakma pipide, rasa lemon rasa ye. Jeevithayama mihirai, Maliban lemon puff puff, lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff, chilvenna lemon.
නිකම් බොරුවට රිස්ක් එකක් ගන්නේ ඇයි? NDB නියොස් තියෙද්දී රිස්ක් එකක් නැතුව කික් එකේ ෆන් ට්‍රාන්ස්ෆර්ස් කරන්න වගේම චිල් එකේ බිල්ස් පේ කරන්න.
Siat Car our radials. The road is yours.
It is my vision that wakes me up, not my alarm. I make mistakes, but I will never be defeated.
My biggest competitor is myself.
5 account from Commercial Bank for the youth who think beyond limits.
Colombo, beautiful outside and inside.
අප්පා හරියට waterproof කරේ නැත්නම් ටයිල් වල සල්ලි ටයිල් අල්ලන්න ගිය සල්ලි සේරම වතුරේ.
ඉහළ ටෙන්සයිල් ඇඩිෂන් සහ ක්‍රැක් බ්‍රිජින් හැකියාව සමගින් ඔබේ නිවාස සියලු ජලකාන්දු වලින් ආරක්ෂා කර ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල්ඩ් 2K waterproofer. ජලකාන්දුවට තිත.
Real energy for real life. Ride.
ඔබේ බිත්තියට අනර්ගතම සුදු පැහැයක් ලබා ගැනීමට සහ ඔබ බිත්තියට තෝරන පේන්ට් එකේ පාට හරියටම පෙන්වන නව සුවිශේෂී පොලිමර් සංයෝගයක් සමගින් ගේ ඇතුළත සහ පිටත බිත්ති නිමා කරගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝඩ්. ෆිනිෂ් එකට හොඳම කෙනා.
Welcome back to this live telecast brought to you from Police Park. Well, this game, it can be viewed only on the Papare.com as the doors are shut for spectators, and will be no doubt in for a dull game, you could say, Laxisi, but we are hoping for some good action on the field.
It's not the same, isn't it, Romario, without the crowd. The crowd adds that extra element and makes it very thrilling and entertaining for everyone watching from home. But two good teams, and as I mentioned, a very good side. They have improved quite a lot from their performances from the last 2 years. Actually, Sumangala College, they have improved from each game. The game that they played against Isipatana to start the season, they were not that good, made a lot of errors, but with the weeks went on, they have improved very much to Sumangala College, and expect to see a good performance here, an improved performance here from Sumangala College against Science. So hopefully they will make up for the fact that we don't have any crowd.
They certainly have improved from the games from day one, and now this will be a good opportunity for them to notch up a win and maybe make some headway up this table as we see the group 1A. Isipatana continue their unbeaten streak, while DSA Nanaga, their flawless streak has been brought to an end, and courtesy that victory, St. Thomas's Pips Trinity College for number 3, as Trinity have gone into the 4th position, and Science Dharmaraja with a solitary win, as St. Anthony's and Sri Sumangala are still in search of their first win, Laxisi.
Thanks, Romario. And DSA Nanaga losing yesterday, that will play a huge part in the upcoming weeks, because both those teams, St. Thomas's and DSA Nanaga, they still have to play Isipatana. And if Isipatana College somehow manages to end the first round as an unbeaten side, all the other teams, Trinity and Science and even Dharmaraja, they might even have a chance to qualify for the super round, because teams with 2 losses will actually have a chance technically if that happens. So some interesting weeks coming up. That result yesterday where St. Thomas has managed to beat the DSA Nanaga made this group quite interesting.
And Group 2A, of course, St. Peter's and Royal, they have managed 4 wins apiece, with Vidyartha and St. Joseph's only managing a couple of wins with a couple of defeats, while Wesley, Zahira, Kingswood and Thurston round off the 8 teams in the Group 2A.
So St. Peter's and Royal College, as Mario mentioned, the 2 teams at the top, and all the other teams seems like they're a bit below their level at the moment, but still with 3 weeks to go in the first round, we'll never know what will happen. But St. Peter's and Royal College, of course, the favourites coming into the tournament, and they're still the favourites to go into the super rounds after 4 weeks of action in Group 2A. Vidyartha College, St. Joseph's College, Wesley Sahira, I think those teams, they will most probably try to get that President's Trophy qualification in the upcoming weeks by winning majority of the remaining games.
Indeed, I think the top 8 teams will have a chance, but 4 from each group is what I meant. But now our attention shifts to the action which is about to take place at Police Park here behind closed doors. Unfortunately, we have been stressing that quite a bit. And, as the two teams continue their warm-up, there is plenty of action lined up, not only from here, from Colombo, but in Kandy as well, as the top point scorers, Vishenka Silva, handsomely sitting pretty on top. He has been phenomenal this season and in great form, Malaxisi.
As indeed, Romario Vishenka Silva is having a great season for St. Peter's College with 45 points, 9 tries. I mentioned this even during the last few weeks. Last year, Romario, the number for the highest try scorer was 6. But Vishenka Silva has already scored 9 tries in just 4 games this season, and with a lot more games to go. If they qualify for the super rounds, they will most probably, and they will have 5 more games remaining in the year. So Vishenka Silva is clearly in for a great year. And Oshada Pera, he'll be in action today. 30 points for him. He scored 2 tries in that game against St. Thomas's. He's the kicker as well, has added some points with the conversions and the penalties. Nabil Yahya had a great game against Wesley this week. And then Rusit Tamodi for Vidyartha, he has been very impressive. And Dulaj Naod, the St. Peter's keeper, 25 points for him. He has scored 5 tries. Those are the top 5 point scorers of the Dialog Schools Rugby League 2024 so far.
Top try scorers, of course, no prizes for guessing who sits pretty on top with 9 tries. Vishenka Silva, and I'm sure he will be setting his eyes on the records, and it will be good to see what the record number of tries for a season by a schoolboy has been through the years. That's one of these rare records that Silva will have the opportunity to put his name in, as Dulaj Navodya and Gayan Pereira along with Nakib Mohammed sits level on second with 5 tries apiece, and Kavisha Dilhara from Wesley College with 4 tries. So plenty of points have been scored this season, especially against the teams that gained promotion into the top division, and now the points have dried up a little bit as games get tougher. But having said that, I think the top schools are having a ball in the park. Before we go further, we will go in for a quick commercial break and be back with live action.
Gold hair and body wash shaker.
Real energy for real life. Ride.
Get keys to your wheels and experience people-friendly vehicle leasing with Amana Bank. Enjoy the lowest monthly installment and flexible financing up to 7 years. Apply online at www.amanabank.lk.
Amana Bank. It's your bank.
ටයිල් නම් නියමයට මැච් කරලා තියෙනවා. ඒ ටයිල් ඇල්ලුවේ මොනවද?
ඕනෑම මතු පිටකට ඕනෑම තත්වයකට ජීවිත කාලයටම ඔරොත්තු දෙන්න අල්ලගන්න. ලංකාවේ SLS තත්ත්ව සහතිකින් පිදුම්ලත් එකම ටයිල් ඇඩසිව් සන්නාමය. ස්විස්ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩසිව්. අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
සර්ෆ් එක්සෙල් පළමු සේදුමෙන් ඉතා පහසුවෙන් තද පැල්ලම් ඉවත් කරන කම්ෆර්ට් ප්‍රීමියම් සුවඳ සමගින් දැන් රුපියල් 540කට පමණයි.
Colombo, beautiful outside and inside.
හැමදේම අතළඟ තියෙද්දි දුක් විඳින්නේ ඇයි?
Maliban lemon puff puff, lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff. හැමසිතක්ම පිපිදේ, රස lemon රසයේ. ජීවිතයම මිහිරයි. Maliban lemon puff puff, lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff. Chill when lemon.
Gold hair and body wash shaker.
Get ready to tackle greatness. The time is now. Dialog Schools Rugby League, live on the Papare, Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel.
ඔයාලගේ කම්පැනි එකේ, ඔයාලගේ ක්ලබ් එකේ, ඔයාලගේ ස්කූල් එකේ යූත් එකට සෙට් වෙන ඕනම ඉවෙන්ට් එකක් The Papare TV එකෙන් මුළු ලංකාවටම පෙන්වන්න අපි ලෑස්ති. ඔයාලත් ලෑස්තිද? අපිට කතා කරන්න.
The Papare TV, The Papare TV HD, Dialog ටෙලිවිෂන් නාලිකාංක 63 සහ 126 ඔස්සේ ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංක 1 ක්‍රීඩා නාලිකාව.
Get ready to tackle greatness. The time is now. Dialog Schools Rugby League, live on the Papare, Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel.
What would you do for the biggest payoff of your life?
All you need is big money.
Use brute strength to win at all costs.
No anesthetic. Ever donated bone marrow before?
Use your own body to atone for sins. Use mental brilliance to make big money.
3, 2.
Or use multiple perspectives to save a life. Join in the hunt for the win this July on Hits Movies every Sunday.
The world champions are coming to the Sony Sports Network.
Oh, cricket ke international season ka jalwa. India tour of Zimbabwe, India tour of Sri Lanka.
Now cricket fans will have a big reason for celebration. What's Zimbabwe versus India? And Sri Lanka versus India, 27th July onwards.
The enemy usurped my throne.
We're going to King's Landing.
This senseless war must end.
Shall now has prevailed.
Not like this.
House of the Dragon Season 2.
Get ready to tackle greatness. The time is now. Dialog Schools Rugby League, live on the Papare, Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel.
This July, Hoagie Party full on.
Get ready.
From biggest blockbusters to endless celebration.
Music on kare.
And experience the magic of the most iconic jodies of Bollywood.
I'm impressed.
We have it all.
Best
for #1 entertainment. You know whom to rely on. So join the celebrations. Jubilant July. Only on Star Gold.
කිසිදා නොමියෙන මතක කිසිදා නොමියෙන චරිත සැමදා මතකෙන් නොමියෙන චිත්‍රපට තුළින් ස්වර්ණමය යුගයක් එකලු කළ අප්‍රමාණ රසිකාදරයට පාත්‍ර වූ සිංහල සිනමාවේ අමරණීය චරිත මතකාවර්ජනය අමරණීය මතක ඩයලොග් ටෙලිවිෂන් චැනල් අංක 18 රිදී TV ඔස්සේ සෑම දිනකම සවස 3ට.
Catch the excitement real time. Be up to date with it all. Let us capture your milestone. Get it sizzling hot off the turf. Hear the experts break it down. Dig deep into the nitty-gritties. Be inspired by their greatness. Relive all the scintillating action.
Precious, life-defining moments. Alfie Hewitt and Gordon Reid have done it.
The waiting is over. Happy Murray is the Wimbledon champion.
Andre Sava is the unseeded champion.
Who will follow in their footsteps?
It's a dream debut.
Let's go.
My heart is about to beat out of my chest.
It really wants me to have that million.
Come on, big money! Big money, big money!
Yes! Yeah!
The wheel is ready.
Are these stars game?
I love this show.
I love it.
I'm playing Wheel of Fortune!
Catch the all-new Celebrity Wheel of Fortune Season 3, only on Hits Now.
More tension, more excitement.
Live on the Papare, Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel.
Todd Wright, PI. I'll be right with you, ma'am. Thank you, too. Goodbye. Ah, Margaret Wright. Hello.
What is going on?
Can I offer you my card?
What is... Todd, you are not running your own detective.
Catch the all-new So Help Me Todd Season 2, only on Hits Now.
Let's get into it.
This is Hits Now, where talents are discovered and superstars are born.
I'm very proud to have you on my team.
Where you can solve crimes and fight fires.
Must be nice.
Laugh with the family and many others. Play games and prove you're better. All the latest hits, all the time, all in one place.
So starstruck right now!
Hits Now, the best of US TV.
It's time.
It doesn't get any better than this.
Live on the Papare, Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel.
First and exclusive.
Welcome to the ultimate game.
These people straight up stole our games. The world will remember this day.
You are the man who gave them the power to destroy themselves.
Get this baby in the hands of every Fortune 500 executive you could find.
What do you call it?
It's called a BlackBerry.
You were straight. You can do anything you want.
I'm going back to Doug's. First and exclusive. All new on Saturdays.
Get ready to tackle greatness. The time is now. Dialog Schools Rugby League, live on the Papare, Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel.
Picture a cell phone and an email machine all in one thing.
What do you call it?
It's called a BlackBerry. Get this baby in the hands of every Fortune 500 executive you could find. We call them crackberries. If we put more phones on these networks, they're going to crash. Is this illegal?
You guys have no idea how to run a company.
BlackBerry.
ready to tackle greatness. The time is now. Dialog Schools Rugby League, live on the Papare, Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel.
I can't believe he just called me last week. It was a butt dial.
What are we gonna do with these ashes?
Easy.
Where was Durfee the happiest? Oh my God, it's spring break.
It's time for the party game.
These people stole our games.
You remind me of my granddad.
How old do you think I am?
I don't know, 40?
You wanna play? Want to? Let's play! I get her number?
Buddy Games, Spring Awakening on HBO.
This is what it's all about.
From the most iconic sign in the world,
You're one decision away from going home.
to the most amazing places around the world.
Welcome to Vietnam!
The amazing race is back, and this time it's bigger than ever.
Literally anything can happen, and you have to keep going.
Go!
The Amazing Race, season premiere. Only on AXN.
දැන් රිදී ටීවී නාලිකා වෙතින් ජයරත්න ගලගෙදර ඉදිරිපත් කරන බයිස්කෝප් කතා වැඩසටහන. ඔබ කැමති චිත්‍රපටයේ රසවත්ම කතා අහන්නට බලන්නට ඩයලොග් ටීවී නාලිකා අංක 18 රිදී ටීවී ඔස්සේ දැන් සෑම සෙනසුරාදාකම සවස් 5:30ට බයිස්කෝප් කතා.
පොඩ්ඩක් නවතින්න. ඔබ ඔය රිමෝට් එක අතේ තියන් channel මාරු කරන්නේ ඔබේ දරුවට බලන්න හොඳ programs යන channel එකක් හොයන්නද? ඔව් ඒක ලේසි වැඩක් නෙවෙයි තමයි. සමහර ඒවායි කාටුන් විතරයි. තවත් ඒවායි අධ්‍යාපනික වැඩසටහන් විතරයි. තව සමහරක් ඒවායි සින්දු විතරයි. ඔය සේරම එකම තැනක තිබුණා නම් දරුවටත් ලේසි, ඔබටත් පහසුයි නේද? එහෙනම් ඉතින් ඔබට නවතින්න වෙන්නේ මෙතන. දරුවගේ දැනුම අවබෝධය වර්ධනය කරන ගමන් දරුවා සතුටින් තියෙන වටිනා වැඩසටහන් රසක් මෙතන තියෙනවා. Dialog TV නාලිකාංක 48. A+ Kids TV. ආදරේ බෙදෙන පුංචි හිත්වලට ආදරෙන්.
Welcome back everyone to Police Park as we're just few moments away from the official kickoff of this encounter between Science College and Sri Sumangala College, which will be played behind closed doors. Science College, of course, will be the favourites going into this game. But Sri Sumangala College, they'll definitely want to prove a point here. Being the underdogs of the game, they can get a W in their favour. That will do a world of good for their campaign in the top division. Sri Sumangala College starting 15, the forwards, Yasiru Ratnayaka, Dindu Wickramasinghe, the skipper, Rishma Dilshan, Kevin Kaushal, Nimsar Devmina, Ithi Mohammed, Tarusha Dilshan, Temas Tilakaratna, and the backs, Pasnu Samarakon, Shashika Bandara, Hirumal Mihiragalla, Vishwagamagi, Aditya Ratnayaka, Newton Santuka, Adil Mohammed, and the replacements, Roshan Tikshana, Akram, Malisha, Ramita, Dilshan, Ratnayaka, Indura, and Nirmal.
And for the home team, they're unfortunately missing the services of their centre, but Sand Dhananjay, Sirunu Sadesh and Nishanta, the front rows, Priyadarshan and Gamage, the lock-in combination, while Madhusanka, Dulanjana and Liana Arachi will round off the front 8. Edrisuri and Kalu Arachi will be in the 9-10 combination, while Mohammad Sahir and Lakshan, the skipper, at number 13 is moving from 9, Kavisha Ratnula, Dabare and Dilruan Pereira, the silky Dilruan Pereira is at fullback. And the game is kicked off by Science College as the return kick has been charged down, and early chance, but the ball bounces away, and now Sri Sumangala College straight away under pressure.
Sumangala College not getting the best of starts here. They need to make sure that they try and get this line out in their favour. Otherwise, it looks like it's going to be a very early try for Science College if they get this line out right.
Madhusanka to throw in to this line out. Fumble at the front, and an early chance goes begging for Science College as some good pressure at the line out, and Science fumble.
Sumangala College, after that initial mistake, manages to get things back on track Now it's about making sure that they get this scrum right and get out of this dangerous position as soon as possible, because they wouldn't want to play much rugby in their own 22 or even in their 10 in their own 10 meter line here.
Now the scrum half preparing to feed this scrum from the 5 meter line, and they'll only have one thing in mind, and to bash this ball up and get out of jail. Sri Sumangala College. Pasindu feeds into the scrum. Pressure coming in from Science College, but from number 8, the big boy breaks. Does not gain much meters, but has secured position for the visitors. Now a loopy pass to the first receiver, but he's unable to find touch, but the number 14 Ritnuka from Science College unfortunately overbalanced and stepped on the whitewash.
Ritnuka Dabare setting it right there, tried to make the collection, but unfortunately didn't have enough balance to gather it cleanly and keep the ball in play. Now the first line out for Sri Sumangala College. Let's see what they can do. Science College didn't get their first line out right. Good throw in, but unfortunately the referee signals it as a cricket throw. So hard to see from this angle about the throw in a line out. But Science College with another opportunity inside Sri Sumangala College half. So both the teams not getting that first line out right.
Plenty of pressure on both sides to get the win. Science are the favourites, as the number 9 feeds in to the scrum. In the number 22 jumper is their scrum half Edirisinghe, but the referee isn't too happy with how Sri Sumangala College engaged. He points for short arm free kick, and Science College opt for yet another scrum.
So both the teams are making some early mistakes in this encounter. Now Science College with the opportunity. The referee not happy with that scrum from the two teams. We'll ask them to re-engage.
Take 2 of the scrum. Edirisinghe feeds the scrum, and the ball squirts out from the tail of the scrum, but here goes their skipper, gives it out to the influential fullback Dilruwan. He manages to pop the ball off the floor and a bit of a chip and chase, but Science concede possession.
So is unable to keep possession at the moment, even when they get the advantage, unable to keep with them. Now Sri Sumangala College, the second line out of the game. The first one didn't go right. It's a crooked throw, and Sumangala College making a cardinal error there, unforced errors very early on in the game, Romario.
Indeed, think the hooker will not be too pleased. In fact, if it is the skipper as well in the number 6 jersey who is playing in the hooker position. And the golden opportunity for Science College, as it's a 2 feed into the scrum. In the number 17 jumper is the number 8, but Science College just sending out to their backs. Here's the skipper, brushes one tackle off and sets things up as Dilruwan spots in for the scrum half. Now Edirisinghe gives it back to Dilruwan. He puts on some footwork and gave it out to the flanker, but he's smashed in the tackle as Sitara knocks on, and possession changes hands once more, Laksisi.
Yeah, Papare trying to gain some good meters very early on, but Sitara, unfortunately, giving away, trying to give that with a big hit from the Sumangala College defense. So, both the teams failing to keep possession for an extended period of time has been the story of the game so far inside the first 7 minutes. Scrum in favour of Sumangala College. Pasindu to feed the ball in. Exit out Sumangala College, just outside their own 22 here. A good run there. Now with possession, Sumangala College takes their time to recycle the ball. It's it out. The clearance kick gets charged down, and Science College, they get possession back. Great work from Science. Now they're inside Sumangala College, 22-meter territory. Now Science, they need to show urgency here. The forwards joining in. Sumangala College. Can they defend this onslaught from Science? Science decides to go to the left of the field. They're working the ball out wide. Here's the danger man. Osha the Papare gives the ball out. Science College, they have not advanced to Sumangala College half, although they had possession for some time now. The forward joins in with the line. They are being pushed back here a little bit by Sumangala College. Science, they need to gain some meters here, and he does exactly that. They're right back inside the 22 of Sumangala College, and that's a turnover, dropping the ball forward. Science College, and Sumangala once again given the opportunity to get out of jail. Takes his time, and he goes for the kick. Lets it bounce, and he gathers it. Gives the long pass out to Pereira. Pereira, the dangerous Pereira. He waits the first two defenders, waits another one. Lovely stepping from Pereira, and he gives that pass out. And that will be the first try for Science College. And once again, it's that talismanic player for Science College, Osha the Pereira, who laid the foundation for that try. And it was Methuka Edrising who finished the job.
Well, that's one for the highlight reel, Laksisi. Some great play there. First of all, by the skipper. He did not keep the ball in hand when he received it on this wing. Threw a long cutout pass. It was collected well by Dilruwan, and he beat a couple of defenders and set up the scrum of Edrising for the first Amana Bank try in this game. As we see the replay there, some lovely bit of step in and footwork, and Edrising was at hand to grab the short pass and dive over for the try. The conversion was not successful by Dilruwan, as Science lead by 5 points.
After a rusty beginning for Science College, they finally got it right. And no surprises being Osha the Pereira being the one to get them back on track in this encounter. Here's the restart kick. And Sumangala College tries to disrupt that collection, but they knock the ball forward in the process. And the referee will go for that scrum. Or in fact, they have considered penalty as well, Sumangala College, after the initial knock forward.
I think the referee wasn't too happy with the player at the breakdown. Signals that there was a hand in the ruck, as Science College just straight away off the boot of their talismanic number 15 kicks that ball out into touch.
Science College just inside the good line out from Science, and now the maul, they gain some good meters from the rolling maul straight away, showing that urgency here. Science College, Sumangala trying to stop the rolling maul from Science, but it's still moving, still gaining meter by meter. Science College now close to that 22-meter line, and it's still going. Sumangala College unable to stop this rolling maul, and finally it comes to a halt, but they have gained some very good meters, around 30 meters with that rolling maul. Science College now they're trying to work that magic with their line here. Science College making sure all the players are positioned perfectly before giving the ball out, with a great opportunity to score two quick back-to-back tries. Science College gives it out using that left-hand side of the field. Science College still inside the 22 of Sumangala. A quick pick and go from the scrum half. They have the advantage. Takes it quickly. Science College. They need to do this quickly. And the second try arrives for Science College just like that. The try scorer, Anurag Lakshan, the skipper. Brilliant piece of work from him. He took the ball out, and it looked like he will pass to his left, but decided to go by himself anyway. And he had the space to go over. Anurag Lakshan, the skipper, going for the second Amana Bank try of the game. So far, so good for Science, not so good for Sri Sumangala, Romario.
Terrible indeed for Sri Sumangala Vidyalaya, as they are now staring down the barrel early on in this game. 2 early tries within span of 13 minutes, and they'll run with an opportunity to add the extras. This is a more straightforward kick for the fullback. Well, by the looks of it, the kick was charged down there on that occasion. So the score remains 10 points to nil. As we see the replay, you can see that the number 9 spotted that the Sri Sumangala number 6, the player in the number 6 was offside and going back, and he sniped through that exact gap, threw a bit of a dummy, as managed to score the second Amana Bank try for Science College, and they are well on their way.
It was the rolling maul, isn't it, Romario, which laid the foundation for the try. The line out and very close to the halfway mark, and that rolling maul took them to the 22-meter mark of Sri Sumangala College. And after that, Sri Sumangala College, they were under pressure, conceded the penalty, and Anurag Lakshan did the rest. The from the restart kick. And Sumangala College with the advantage. They take it quickly, taking a leaf out of the book of Anurag Lakshan. More advantage coming towards Sumangala. Now, can they hit back here? A converted try will take them very close to the Science College points. They have only 2 unconverted tries, so they'll be just 3 points away if they can do that. So no advantage, says the referee. He will go back to that position. He takes the tap, almost messes up that tap, and Sri Sumangala just few meters short now. And Science College, they keep giving away advantage to Sri Sumangala here. Sumangala just 5 meters away from. They need this desperately. And the big forward all the way. Yes, he did. The first try of the game for Sri Sumangala College. Yasiru Ratnayaka going over for the first try. Science College, they have only themselves to blame. Too many mistakes inside their own half.
Plenty of mistakes there by Science College. They had the opportunity to clear their lines, but they thought better off. But for the home team here, Science, their mistakes have made them pay. And now in that number 21 jumper is the fullback Jayasuriya for Sri Sumangala College with an opportunity to smack over 2 points and cut the deficit further. Adil Mohammed makes no mistake, hits the post, but the ball bounces off and goes over for the extra points, as Science College are now with just a 3-point lead. Is the replay of try. Once the big number 1 Yasiru got on his bike, there was no stopping him as he barged his way over and scored the first Amana Bank try for Sri Sumangal College.
As the restart well collected, the kick goes deep into the Sri Sumangala College territory. Now this is what I mentioned earlier, 2 unconverted tries from Science College, and Sumangala with that converted try, they're just 3 points away now, although Science have scored 2. So it's game on after that try. They were struggling, but with that try, the momentum, they have managed to find some momentum, Sumangala College, but Science are trying to creep their way towards the 22-meter line. While Sri Sumangala doing great work there, placed himself brilliantly over the ball carrier and managed to get the penalty for his team. They take it quickly.
Was that really necessary, Laksisi?
Probably a bit too eager after that first try, Romario, isn't it? On the best of options, they had the chance to just go for that territory gaining kick and go inside Science College territory. The ball comes loose, but they managed to recover. Now this time he goes for that kick. And that's full out, as the referee looked very close to that touch line, but the referee, of course, has the better view. I think what you mentioned earlier, coming back to haunt them, isn't it? Not going for that territory gaining rather than doing things slowly, trying to be a bit too eager to the tap quickly inside their own half. And right now, they're right back to the initial position where they had the penalty.
Quite close, that kick. And now it's the Science College player playing in the hooker position, where number 6 jumper throwing in.
Sumangala. And the referee has spotted a knock forward. So Science, they get the possession back. Is game number 7, we can say. 2 games happening today in week number 4 of the Dialog Schools Rugby League 2024. Science College taking on Sri Sumangala College, being played behind closed doors at Police Park. Early tries for them, but Sumangala College managed to hit back with that converted try. Just 3 points separating the two sides at the moment. We have Science College. What can they produce from here? And the ball just goes away from the ever so dangerous Oshada, but he gives the pass out. Brilliant offload out from Oshada Pereira. And he has been bundled out of touch, but a brilliant run from the Science College player wearing the number 11 jersey, Kavisha Rantula. Once again, Oshada Pereira spotted the gap was present in front of Kavisha and just gave the pass out. And Kavisha with that brilliant run, but unfortunately couldn't go away from that final defender. Now Sumangala College, an important line out coming up. So many fumbles from both the sides there. It'll be interesting to see what the call is from the referee.
Terrible passage of play there by both teams. But Sri Sumangala now have somehow managed to defend their line and are in with a position to clear their lines and maybe go back towards the orange zone of the field as they have been stuck in the red zone for quite some time.
Now the referee once again not that happy with this scrum. Happened earlier as well when the referee advised both the teams. Sumangala, very important scrum for them. They managed to hit back with that converted try. Now they need to make sure that they prevent Science College from scoring more points in this first half. They need to make sure that they are the next team to score and get that lead. Yes, Sumangala College, and the scrum doesn't go their way. But Science College, unfortunately, after getting the ball back to their side, they have knocked the ball forward while trying to get it out. The Sumangala College scrum half. Passindu Samarakone to feed the ball in, still stuck inside their own half here, Sumangala College. Inside their own 22. Now takes the ball out, tries to run away, gets tackled. Playing with fire here, Sumangala College. If they lose the ball from here, it will make their work a lot harder. Taking his time. Goes for the clearance kick. More of a flat kick there. The clearance kick manages to get his team outside of their own 22. So a decent kick from the fly half, Tashika Bandara. $10 points to 7 after 23 minutes on our clock. Sumangala, they'll be really happy about the current score line. But Science won't be that happy. Time for the line out. And the line out. The referee is not happy with the line out once again. A crooked throw. Not the first time we saw that happening here, Mario.
None of the lineups have been going to plan for either team, as have either not hit the target or thrown the ball crooked into the line out. So plenty of to be done in the line outs, but now Science College will have the chance to maybe push things over, but before that they have to set the scrum.
Sumangala, they have been playing a lot of rugby inside their own half or even inside their own 22, but luckily for them they had the possession in majority of those instances. Just outside the 22, and Science College inserting a lot of pressure at the scrum, and they have managed to turn it over. Great work from Science. Now an opportunity to put Sri Sumangala College under a lot of pressure. Sri Sumangala College trying their level best here. Science still with possession. And he goes for the pass. Goes for that little kick. Goes to the bearer with the chase. And he calls a mark straight away after making the collection. But Science College, they had the advantage. He knew what was exactly and went for the kick.
Trying to make something out of it was their fly half Kaluarachi, but unfortunately the kick did not have enough on the ball as it fell well in field. But now another chance for Science College. They have been camped up in this Sri Sumangala 22. Have only been been able to score twice. Extremely disappointed if they don't manage to.
Earlier, the rolling maul was quite effective for Science College. Can they score another try through that? Not no. Sri Sumangala College up to the task. And the forwards of Science College, they keep on grinding here. A third try. It's the third try coming for Science College. Sumangala trying ever so hard to make sure that the third try doesn't come at this moment. Here comes out the pass. Yes, Pereira. Pereira gives the ball out. Just few meters short now, and Sri Sumangala College, they get the ball back. Science, unfortunately, unable to get the job done once again. As I mentioned, as Romario mentioned, a lot of play has happened inside this 20, but Science, unfortunately, unable to get any result in their favour in all those minutes that they have played inside the 22-meter territory of Sri Sumangala.
Science College will not be too pleased with the execution. Again, the play was isolated and some good defensive work as well by Sri Sumangala. Still holding off, still only 3 points they trail by.
Sumangala College, that line out. Working the ball inside their own 22, playing with fire once again. We have seen that happening quite a lot in this encounter. Sumangala College taking that risk. Taking their time. And he goes for that kick this from half. It bounces and it bounces back straight towards this Sumangala College chaser. Sumangala College finally, they got off their own 22. An opportunity to mount an attack as they'll be a bit more relieved playing out of their own 22. Here he goes for the kick. Kick goes into the 22-meter territory, and there's Kavish Rantula trying to run from their own 22, gaining some meters there, and Science, they get the advantage as well.
They have been pushed back into their own half. Still, Sri Sumangala are not holding on to the ball enough. And I think that's not helping their cause in trying to breach this Science defense.
And that's a superb kick from Moshe Pereira. Takes his team back inside the 22-meter territory of Sri Sumangala College. Now this area, we have seen a lot of action inside this 22-meter territory, as I mentioned so many times. But Science, unfortunately, just unable to have the advantage when it comes to position, keeping position inside this area.
I think execution hasn't been on point, but here goes the Science Mall.
Science College once again with that rolling maul, just few meters short, trying to steal the ball there and giving away advantage to Science. Now Science, they need to make sure that they go back with points from here after that brilliant kick from Moshe Pereira. They must go over. But still, Sri Sumangala College hanging on. And the referee, he calls for the advantage. The big prop forward thought he took it at the right spot, but the referee, he will go back.
Dinizu's patience ran out on that occasion as took matters into his own hands and came around the rock. But the referee goes back for the advantage.
Around 5 minutes to go on our clock. Still 10 points to 7. 2 early tries from Science, and then Sri Sumangala College with the comeback. No more points after that.
apart from Science College dominating the first 20 minutes or so, Sri Sumangala have somehow managed to hold on Laksisi, and the scoreline too reads in favour of Science, but just by 3 points. They will surely be wanting to add more points.
Exactly. No, Science College will be disappointed that they only have 10 points on the board. If they played their cards correctly, if they managed to keep possession, I think they clearly would have been somewhere around 20s if they played their cards right in this encounter so far. But Sumangala College, very lucky in that aspect. Science College, they have not been that disciplined when it comes to finishing the job after coming so close.
Indeed, the execution has not been on point for Science College. However, they still opt for that same line out from the same side. 2 chances have gone back in. Will they be third time lucky?
Most probably will try to go for that rolling maul. And the collection from the line out, not that good, but they managed to recover. And Sri Sumangala College, they get back possession. This has been the story of the game so far, as both of us mentioned so many times. With the execution, Science College, they have been not up to the mark in this encounter. And Sumangala College, because of that, they are right back in this game. They are back in this game. They trailing by just 3 points. And they'll be really happy if the score line continues to be the same going into Lemons.
Great bit of play, defensive play by Sri Sumangal to win that turnover. But still that kick not taking them out of their own 22. As they send the ball to their line from inside their own 22, trying to run out, trying to exit, but execution not the best, as the ball has been turned over yet again. Laksisi.
Now Science with another chance, but the referee goes for his whistle. And apparently one of the assistant referees has spotted a knock forward, so it will be a scrum just outside of the 22-meter mark, or rather on the 22 mark for Science College. Now, so many times, so many opportunities, so many advantages, incidents that they had in this encounter so far. They have messed it up, they have fumbled. But can they make use of this opportunity?
Now their forwards too just a bit too over eager to shove this comparatively small Sri Sumangala side. Time has been switched off as the referee is consulting his AR. Unfortunately though, we are not in a position to hear what they say. The referee having a stern word with the 2 skippers or the 2 props.
It actually takes a lot out of the game, isn't it, Romario, to not have the mics on the referees, because the spectators at home, even the commentators, sometimes are unable to figure out what is happening exactly in the middle. So hopefully we'll be able to get things back on track in the upcoming weeks in that aspect. Science College taking the ball to the left of the field. Osha Pereira once again tries to break away. Now this is good from Osha Pereira. Unfortunately, just lost his footing a bit. Science still going with that option of playing running rugby. Now outside the 22, they have been pushed back a bit. Now still going, now the big forward tries to fend off that first tackler, but another one joins in to put him down. Here goes Science once again. But Sumangala College, they have done well so far. Can they continue this defensive effort consistently? And that's a knock forward. He fumbles it big time. But they had the advantage, Science College.
Lucky there, Kavish was on the wing and got a good pass, but Butterfingers let him down. Here goes Science College on the other side, and the number 23, he dives over for the third Amana Bank try for Science College. As by the looks of it, that's Minula who has scored the try. Minula Abedira comes in from our technical team as Science College extend their lead with the clock on the 35-minute mark. So it will be interesting to see how long we have left as Dilruan lines the conversion. Will he be third time lucky? Now Dilruan from an angle that favors the right foot kicker. Takes a couple of steps back, and this time around he makes no mistake as Science College go into a 17-7 lead here at Police Park with a few more minutes left, because it's the referee's clock that counts and not ours, as Science College have put a spanner in the works for Sri Sumangala just before half time, and now things will surely be more difficult from here on, as the number 21 Mohammed, the fullback, restarts proceedings. On the 10-meter, a great kick, an advantage coming for Science College, for Sri Sumangala, but the ball has been knocked on as the referee calls for time to be switched off. By the looks, there seems to be a player on the floor receiving some treatment, and off screen, that is, he's in the Sri Sumangala half, Sri Sumangala try scoring area. I think this scoreline, Laksisi, will put a bit of a smile on the face of the Science coach rather than being a tense-up.
Exactly. They were obviously the better team in this first half, but they just couldn't finish the job. Match up in multiple number of times. They just couldn't finish the job in this first half. So they'll be happy that they scored that third try after trying so hard. They played a lot of rugby inside the Sumangala's 22-meter territory in the last 10 to 15 minutes. And they finally managed to find the whitewash just at the end, but still some more phases of play remaining in this first half. Sumangala College with the advantage inside Science College territory as well. Let's see what Sri Sumangala College can dish out in the last few minutes of this first half.
This would be an ideal time if Sri Sumangala can strike back and pull the game back a bit, because they would not want Science College being the scorers of the next points, because if that happens, I think Science will in pretty much a comfortable position. They already are, but now they need to consolidate and continue to add points on the board.
10 points the difference between the two sides, and as Romario rightfully mentioned, Sri Sumangala College, they need to make sure that they score the next points of this game. Otherwise, Science College, they'll feel a lot more easier. They'll get more momentum. So Sumangala College need to get the next points of this game. Scrum there, but not the best of deliveries to the first receiver. Now Sri Sumangala College working the ball from right to left. Also that 22-meter line. And Science College, they have managed to turn it. Great piece of work. And also the pair from their own 22. Gaining some meters and then goes for the kick. And it's half time here at Police Park. Science College with the lead 17 points to 7 against Sumangala College. And as we even mentioned earlier, this game is being played behind closed doors, unfortunately. And a 10-point lead for Science College going into half time.
Two early tries from Science, and they somehow managed to round the third try just before the half-time mark. 17-7. Science College leading.
Just like for today's match. So even if you're at home watching the match, you are at home watching this encounter because it's being played behind closed doors. Make sure to enjoy a Maliban Savory Biscuits, your ideal companion to enjoy such a great game at home. So that's halftime here at Police Park, as I mentioned earlier. 10 points, the difference between the two sides. Sumangala College to make a comeback in that second half, as it's still, maybe you can say, under a bit of control for them. They need to make sure that they score the next points, as we mentioned earlier. So we will go to a commercial break and we will be back with the live action from the second half of this round. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned to Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub, www.thepapare.com.
Maliban lemon puff puff, lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff. Hamasitakma pipide, rasa lemon rasa ye. Jeevithayama mihirai. Maliban lemon puff puff, lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff. Chill when a lemon.
නිකම් බොරුවට රිස්ක් එකක් ගන්නේ ඇයි? NDB නියොස් තියෙද්දි රිස්ක් එකක් නැතුව කික් එකේ ෆන් ට්‍රාන්ස්ෆර්ස් කරන්න වගේම චිල් එකේ බිල්ස් පේ කරන්න.
Colombo, beautiful outside and inside.
NDB නියොස් තියෙද්දි රිස්ක් එකක් නැතුව කික් එකේ ෆන් ට්‍රාන්ස්ෆර්ස් කරන්න වගේම චිල් එකේ බිල්ස් පේ කරන්න.
Seat Car Radials. The road is yours.
ටයිල් නන්නියමට මැච් කරලා තියෙනවා. ඒ ටයිල් ඇල්ලුවේ මොනවද?
ඕනෑම මතු පිටකට ඕනෑම තත්වයකට ජීවිත කාලයටම ඔරොත්තු දෙන්න අල්ලගන්න. ලංකාවේ SLS තත්ත්ව සහතිකයෙන් පිදුම්ලත් එකම ටයිල් ඇඩසිව් සන්නාමය. ස්විස් ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩසිව්. අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
නිකම් බොරුවට රිස්ක් එකක් ගන්නේ ඇයි? NDB නියොස් තියෙද්දි රිස්ක් එකක් නැතුව කික් එකේ ෆන් ට්‍රාන්ස්ෆර්ස් කරන්න වගේම චිල් එකේ බිල්ස් පේ කරන්න.
Surf Excel පළමු සේදුමෙන් ඉතා පහසුවෙන් තද පැල්ලම් ඉවත් කරන කම්ෆර්ට් ප්‍රීමියම් සුවඳ සමගින් දැන් රුපියල් 540කට පමණයි.
Gold hair and body wash එක.
හැමදේම අතළඟ තියෙද්දි දුක් විඳින්නේ ඇයි?
Colombo, beautiful outside and inside.
is yours.
It is my vision that wakes me up, not my alarm. I make mistakes, but I will never be defeated.
My biggest competitor is myself.
5 accounts from Commercial Bank for the youth who think beyond limits.
Seat Car Radials. The road is yours.
Train neke allegin safari en yale amin ali wala suwate thi an selfie ka hum ware machang ture dakhune ko he giya trip one ek double win kotumi rasat hada nati natat share karam kamuda machang prima kotumi fun tamai.
Enjoy the infinite possibilities of the freedom of space, inspired by the beauty of our land. Sri Lanka's finest finished, largest sized porcelain tile collection. Majestica. Lanka Tiles. Fine living redefined.
Get keys to your wheels and experience people-friendly vehicle leasing with Amana Bank. Enjoy the lowest monthly installment and flexible financing up to 7 years. Apply online at www.amanabank.lk.
Amana Bank. It's your bank.
Surf Excel පළමු සේදුමෙන් ඉතා පහසුවෙන් තද පැල්ලම් ඉවත් කරන කම්ෆර්ට් ප්‍රීමියම් සුවඳ සමගින් දැන් රුපියල් 540කට පමණයි.
Gold hair and body wash එක.
නිකම් බොරුවට රිස්ක් එකක් ගන්නේ ඇයි? NDB නියොස් තියෙද්දි රිස්ක් එකක් නැතුව කික් එකේ ෆන් ට්‍රාන්ස්ෆර්ස් කරන්න වගේම චිල් එකේ බිල්ස් පේ කරන්න.
Colombo, beautiful outside and inside.
Real energy for real life. Ride. NDB නියොස් තියෙද්දි රිස්ක් එකක් නැතුව කික් එකේ ෆන් ට්‍රාන්ස්ෆර්ස් කරන්න වගේම චිල් එකේ බිල්ස් පේ කරන්න.
Seat Car Radials. The road is yours.
ඔබේ බිත්තියට අනර්ගතම සුදු පැහැයක් ලබා ගැනීමට සහ ඔබ බිත්තියට තෝරන පේන්ට් එකේ පාට හරියටම පෙන්වන නව සුවිශේෂී පොලිමර් සංයෝගයක් සමගින් ගේ ඇතුළත සහ පිටත බිත්ති නිමා කරගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ස්කින් කෝඩ් ෆිනිෂ් එකට හොඳම කෙනා.
Real energy for real life. Ride.
Gold hair and body wash එක.
Get ready to tackle greatness. The time is now. Dialog Schools Rugby League, live on the Papare, Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel.
ඔයාලගේ කම්පැනි එකේ, ඔයාලගේ ක්ලබ් එකේ, ඔයාලගේ ස්කූල් එකේ යූත් එකට සෙට් වෙන ඕනම ඉවෙන්ට් එකක් The Papare TV එකෙන් මුළු ලංකාවටම පෙන්වන්න අපි ලෑස්ති. ඔයාලත් ලෑස්තිද? අපිට කතා කරන්න.
The Papare TV, The Papare TV HD, Dialog ටෙලිවිෂන් නාලිකාංක 63 සහ 126 ඔස්සේ ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංක 1 ක්‍රීඩා නාලිකාව. Get ready to tackle greatness. The time is now. Dialog Schools Rugby League, live on the Papare, Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel.
What would you do for the biggest payoff of your life?
All you need is big money.
Use brute strength to win at all costs.
No anesthetic. You ever donated bone marrow before?
Use your own body to atone for sins. Use mental brilliance to make big money. Or use multiple perspectives to save a life. Join in the hunt for the win this July on Hits Movies every Sunday.
The world champions are coming to the Sony Sports Network.
Oh, cricket ke international season ka jalwa. India tour of Zimbabwe, India tour of Sri Lanka.
Now cricket fans will have a big reason for celebration. Watch Zimbabwe versus India and Sri Lanka versus India, 27th July onwards.
The enemy usurped my throne.
We're going to King's Landing.
This senseless war must end.
She'll now us prevail.
Not like this.
House of the Dragon Season 2.
Welcome back to this live telecast from Papare TV as we are here at Police Park. A great first half just ended as we are all preparing for this second half to begin, but before that we have some highlights to go over from the first half. Well, in fact, the match officials for this game, Tilina Jayalat, Nalin Lasantha and Akila Senaratna are the two ARs assisting him. These are the highlights from the first half. That lovely break, Dilruwan setting up Edri Singh for the first try of the game. First Amana Bank try. After that it was the skipper in the number 9 jumper who sniped through a gap. Sri Sumangala managed a solitary try of Yasiru. It was converted as well by the fullback Mohammed, but just on the 35-minute mark it was Minul who dived over and scored the third Amana Bank for Science College as they managed to secure a 10-point advantage going into the break. Now we are all set, but before we go further, the referee is just having a final word with the two captains, telling them how he expects this next 35 minutes to go. As I have Laksisi with me in the commentary box. Laksisi, good to see the two captains shaking hands and going back and telling the referee that they will go ahead with how he likes it.
Yes, indeed, Mario. Always good to see that. So Sumangala College with the first kick-off the second half, and they just don't get it right straight away. They start the second half on the back foot, Sri Sumangala College. 17 points to 7. They need to make sure that they minimize on these mistakes, the boys from Kandy. Remember, Sri Sumangala College, they're searching for a win. They're searching for the first win of the season. As I mentioned, they have improved from that first game that they played. With each game, they have improved themselves. But they need to make sure that they show some more control in the middle. Science College, they have made a lot of mistakes, but they have made sure that they have the lead, 17 points to 7. That says a lot on the fact that Sri Sumangala College have failed to gather the needed control. And here's Science College, lovely breakaway, and he will have enough pace to go all the way for a try. Brilliantly done. A great individual effort from the Science College number 12. This is Mohammed Shahir. Mohammed Shahir scoring that try, and that's also the bonus point try for Science College as well, very early in the second half.
Fourth Amana Bank try to bring up the bonus point for Science College as they comfortably sit 22 points to 7, and now Dilruwan has the opportunity to extend the lead further, and Sri Sumangala's Eve is not going to plan for them, and their torrid time in this top division seems to be continuing. Dilruwan lines things up, makes good contact, however lacks direction, as the score remains 22 points to 7, with Sri Sumangala staring down the barrel early on in this second half. Now for the visitors, in the number 21 jumper is their fullback Adil Mohammed. Restarting play. As the restart is collected by the big, tall Science College second row, as now it goes to the fly half. He puts boots to ball, and that's a pinpoint accurate kick down inside the field of play, because he did not have the option of going out on the full, and you can't do it any better.
Science College, they have come out all guns blazing in this second half, straight away putting Sri Sumangala College under immense pressure. Scored a try very early, and then this brilliant kick just outside the 22-meter territory. From their own 22 to very close to the opposition 22. That's how good of a kick that was from Science College. Now this line out, Sumangala College need to get it right. They do. Sramaf gives the ball out. Now Sumangala College, even when they have enough room to go for that clearance kick, most of the time have decided to go for those last minute Romario with the forwards, even in their own half, even when they are to their own 22.
More woes for Science College. Fortunately, they did not manage to get that turnover cleanly. Now the kick does find touch, as the fly half tried to keep it in, but if he is doing so, he needs to return play, and he did not do so.
Now the opportunity for Sri Sumangala College to mount an attack. They needed, try desperately. We talked about the importance of making sure that they are the first team to score in the second half, but they were unable to do that. Science College made sure they drew first blood in second half. Now Science College once again, yes, Osha the pair goes for that kick, and they're giving a brilliant chase here, showing a lot of speed there, the Science College boys.
But now, because he dotted down, play will restart from the looks of it, a goal.
Sri Sumangala College, very lucky that he did the recovery work, because Kavisha Rantula was giving a brilliant chase there. Almost got to the ball before the Sri Sumangala College player. Points to 7. Science College, of course, they were the favourites coming into this game, and they have managed to play in that manner. Next selection, yes, Pereira again. And Pereira with a show and go there. Tries to evade the last defender, goes away from him successfully. Not good work from Sri Sumangala College. Need to show some accuracy in their tackling. They have failed to do so.
And that's their fifth try for Science College, the fifth Amana Bank try. This one scored by Kavish Rantula. as the lead goes up to 20 now, and by the looks of it, the home team is running away with it. As we see the replay there, Dilruwan, some brilliant work carved through the heart of the Sri Sumangala defence, and from the result in face, the winger picked up Kavisha and dotted down for Science College. So now the game pretty much looks sealed in favour of Science, as the kicker has been changed for Science College in the number 9 jumper, Anuradha Lakshan, scoring the 5th aiming to convert rather.
Just one successful conversion so far in this game for Science College, and unfortunately he runs out of time to try and convert that 5th Amana Bank try of the game for Science College. But no, we didn't see this in the first half from Science, didn't we, Mario? They were unable to finish the job a majority number of times, but coming into the second half, they have made sure, even inside the first 10 minutes of the second half, they have scored 2 tries and they have made sure that they complete their job. Here's that dangerous man, Oshada Pereira, Dilruwan Pereira. Has been a huge threat for Sumangala College. Sumangala College going for that kick and chase. The ball goes into touch. Sumangala with a little opportunity.
I think Science College, by applying pressure, Sri Sumangala have just folded, as they are unable to keep up with the pace of this Science College players from Mount Lavinia, known for their nippy footwork and speed, of course. Now Hooker finds his man at the tail of the line out. I go straight to the fly half. Well, in fact, that's Dilruwan. He puts a boot to ball and finds a magnificent touch finder from inside his own try line. He takes play back just about 5 meters away from the centre mark. That's a lovely kick there by Dilruwan Pereira, and shows that he's not only a runner, but he has the kicking as well in his armory.
He's a terrific as well, Romario. I think that's why he's a part of the top point scorers list at the moment in the Dialog Schools Rugby League with 30 points. Added 2 more points today. Didn't see him going all the way, if I'm not wrong, for a try yet, but foundation for at least 3 of those tries. That's how good he has been. Oshada Pereira. Sumangala, that line out close to the halfway mark. They managed to get that line out right. Leaves the pass out. They're very keen to use their forwards, Sri Sumangala College. Trying to gain some meters use in the forwards, but Science College up to the task. Sumangala putting themselves to a little corner here. It's not working out using the forwards to gain some meters. They need to try and revert back to the back line, trying to work the ball. Still, and finally gives the pass out, and they have decided to use line. But even then, they're unable to gain much meters. Science College, the exact was coming, and here's the kick and chase from the scrum half. But Oshada Pereira is there now. Oshada Pereira very close to the 22-meter line. Goes to the kick. Now the chase is coming from Rantula, and Ranta almost makes the collection, but unfortunately drops the ball. Would have been a phenomenal try that, but young man Rantula, the pace he has, room to chase that was.
Lovely chase there on that occasion, if he can get a of that move rather. The fullback put in, well, that was Dilruan. I thought he put in a lovely kick. The chase, you can see there. He scored the previous try, the winger, but just at the last moment, the ball slipped out of his grasp. Pressure mounting on the visitors as they trail by 20 points. Massive in this sort of a game for these schoolboys. But now the scrum for Sri Sumangala College. The Science defenders advanced up too early. Now he goes, this is a speedster, but what a tackle there. Just a little ankle tap, and for all money I thought that the ball did seem to have been knocked on, but the referee thinks otherwise as he lets play go on. Now Sri Sumangala College on the attack through their big forwards, running around this Science College defenders. They continue to use their line, but a massive hit comes in. But a good step by Ediri Singh, as he is now with the last man, gives the pass out. Unfortunately knocked on by Newton on that occasion for, well, I thought that was so, but play still goes on, and Sri Sumangala are in prime position. Have they scored their second try? No, says the referee, but they have an advantage. Well, here goes Sri Sumangala Vidyalaya. Ball is held up as the referee awards a goal line dropout. Some apologies, Laxi. Some good defensive play there by Science College, even though they let the break, somehow recovered and managed to hold the ball up in goal.
.7, getting close to that final 20-minute mark of this encounter. We saw two very good plays from both the teams earlier from Science. That lovely kick and chase, great kick spotting the space from Papare, and then the run from Karantula, and then Sri Sumangala College with a brilliant run and almost went over for a second try, but this time and after that Sumangala College just 7 points to show. Science College very eager to get some more points on the board. There's been one-way track so far in this encounter, at least in the second half. Metuka to feed the ball in and takes it to the dangerous Rantul gives it out to Osha Pereira, and I made the collection, but I think there was a collision when he was in the air. The referee playing advantage, the referee, and most probably the card is coming. Yes, yellow card to Anuradha Lakshan, the skipper of Science College.
Well, that looked like a brain fade on that occasion for their skipper. He knows that the man in the air should not be touched, but he thought better off. But now Dilruan feels the penalty as Sri Sumangala College mess up touch royally. Now the bouncing ball goes into the hands of the Sri Sumangala defenders. They put in yet another stab kick. but Dilruwan is based the back. Now beats a couple, goes to the heart of the Sri Sumangala Vidyalaya defense, beats more players as here goes the Dilruwan Pereira for a lovely Amana Bank try. Individual brilliance there by Dilruwan Pereira, and he scores the sixth try of the evening for Science College.
Pereira, what a run that was. As you mentioned earlier, he was the one who did all the hard work in most of the earlier tries, and this time he finally gets that try to his name. Dilruwan Pereira has been one of the top try scorers, one of the top point scorers of the season so far, as we mentioned earlier, and he continues to build on that tally. Great piece of work from the youngster. He has been an absolute menace today. Sumangala College, now here's the replay. Look at that run. So relaxed. He knew exactly what he was doing, and has been playing the whole duration of the game as well, Romario. And with all the running that he has been doing throughout the encounter, to see that he can do it so easily, that's very, very impressive.
Impressive indeed. Lovely bit of footwork by Dilruwan. Took matters into his own hands, and he added the finishing touch as well to that sublime try, and this game will no doubt add to the momentum of Science College, because they did have a couple of difficult weeks. So there is receiving some treatment of your screen. As the kicker prepares for the conversion, he is made to wait, as seems to be a bit of player seems to be in a bit of strife, as he's been strapped down onto the stretcher. Not a good sight on any day for any player. The referee telling them to take their time. There is absolutely no hurry, because player safety is paramount. A lovely evening here at Police Park. Unfortunately, no spectators allowed. Dilruwan up and lining himself to convert his own try. Well, the referee is still halting play, waiting for that player to be stretchered off the field, and we hope that there's not too much damage he has done for himself, on himself, as he's stretchered off. Not a good sight for any player. Now the referee switches time back on, and it's Dilruwan lining up the conversion. The conversion, he makes a good contact and has the direction. 34 points to 7, and the game, the result, well, we are in no doubt at this point of time. Science College are handsomely sitting pretty with 34 points. And the news from Bogamba is that that Dharmaraja is leading St. Anthony 17 points to 6, as the terrible season for St. Anthony's College continues. Well, by the looks of it, I think the referee has blown time off yet again, and he's gone to check something. Well, is it a substitution? We're not too sure. We are not too sure why the referee is outside the field. But there is something that isn't going his way. But by the looks of it, the referees are back. And we are about to restart. College sitting pretty with 34 points. And Sri Sumangala with just 7 points. A solitary try in the first half was all they have to show. Now, the Science College number 9 in the 22 jumper. That's Methuka. Gives it out to Dilruan as he clears his lines. Step in is the Sri Sumangala 14, and he receives it back. But not the best of kicks, as the players were offside. And now option for Science College. Are they going to kick it into touch? Well, by the looks of it, it's a no-brainer. The touch finder does not find touch, but the ball has been spilt and it has been dropped cold. Dropped cold on that occasion by the number 14 for Sri Sumangala. It's Newton. He won't be too happy with his but now it's a scrum for Science College. As Methuka Edirisinghe feeds the scrum, and the number 8 secures it. Now they go to their line. Dilruan at second receiver wraps around his fly half, and here goes their number 10. Put in a fend, that is Kaluarachi. Went down, and now so the number 13 player, the number 13 jumper rather, but a massive tackle coming in there, and doesn't look too good for the Science College fly half, who is clutching onto his right knee. Laksisi.
Sasida Kaluarachi. We just came out of another situation where Sri Sumangala College, of the Sri Sumangala College players was due to an injury. So the medical officials checking on Kaluarachi. Seems to be okay.
The referee signaling that there should be a change, as Kaluarachi is limping off the field. Well, Science College will surely not want to lose him. The referee just looking off and looking at the Science College fly half being carried to the field. But now we are back.
Of interruptions in the second half so far, especially during the last 5 minutes or so. Meanwhile, Science College trying to gain some more territory deep into the Sri Sumangala College half, and unfortunately Oshada Pereira, his first real mistake of this encounter, overcooks that, and it's going to be a scrum. No, it's going to be Sri Sumangala College Unfortunate for Science, never thinking about that seventh Amana Bank try. Unfortunately, didn't get it right. Pereira. And that kick into touch almost comes straight at the media tent.
By the looks of it, that was a short arm free kick, and he does not have the option to go out on the full. So that's exactly what the Sri Sumangala player did. Pressure is just been compiled and compounded on Sri Sumangala College.
Science College right back to that same position where Pereira overcooked that territory gainer. Now with another opportunity, strides on the board so far for Science College. And the scrum doesn't go right for Science College that time. Ball straight away came out of that scrum after the feed in. This is Methuke Edrisinghe. Scrum up for Science College. Edrisinghe fields the ball in. Kicks it out. Here's Science College working the ball out wide. Here's the dangerous Osha the Pereira. Still with position Science. Now this time shifting the direction of attack. They were passing from left to right. Now focusing on passing from right to left. The big forward trying to gain some meters, trying to overpower his way through. Science trying to use that creativity a bit. Now once again going in for that big hit, the number 16. Tarusha Gallage that was. Now Science almost goes away from that tackler. Racing the ball out quickly. The forwards joining in with the line. Now they have entered the 22-meter territory of Sri Sumangala College, showing some urgency here, Science College. And that's a lovely breakaway, and he will go over for another Amana Bank try. This is Minula Abedira. The 7th try of the game for Science College. And the one-way traffic in the second half continues.
Minula Abedira just adding more pressure on the visitors, as they have pretty much not turned up during this second half. Laksisi, they have been all over the place, Sri Sumangala College, and as we have been saying, the Division 2 teams that have earned promotion this year round, well, they have a lot of catching up to do. The conversion looks good by Dilruwan Pereira. As we see the replay here, in the number 23 was the replacement player who stepped through the line and went over for the 7th try, as Science now into the 40s.
So 41 points to 7. Science College with a comfortable lead here at Police Park. This game, of course, being played inside. This game being played behind closed doors. 7 tries, 7 more minutes to go. Science College. Maybe, just maybe, they'll want to get to that half-century mark. Sri Sumangala College, of course, played some okay rugby in that first half, but as Romario also said earlier, just didn't have enough gas to play that same decent brand of rugby they played in the first half. Science College, of course, they have the more experience. They have been one of the best sides some years ago. Yes, they have been struggling in the last 2 years, but this unit of Science College, they have been very impressive. The last 2 weeks, they came so close to beating two of the top 3 teams at the moment in their group. First is Badna College and then St. Thomas's College. So, yes, some incidents did take place for Science, but they have been very good this season. A good run there from the Sumangala College player, but the ball goes straight to Osha Pereira, who goes for that kick, and he manages to find touch inside Sumangala College half.
Good bit of play there. Science College getting out of their own half, and straight away territory, as the territorial pressure is applied on Sri Sumangala. They just fold, and they fall like 9 pins. They have been falling throughout the season, and their horror show continues.
I think the teams who promoted to the top division, one of the main aspects they need to focus on if they do get the chance to play in the top division next year as well, is to make sure that they have that enough physicality and have that conditioning to play the whole 70 minutes against the big boys, the bigger teams of the top division. That's an area that they really need to focus on. That's an area that they have lacked in throughout this first few weeks that we have seen both Sri Sumangala College and Thurston College. So hopefully things do work out the positive side for these two teams. It's not easy. It's never easy to get promoted to the top division and then to play against some of the best teams who have been around for a long time. And Mario, we need to figure out who our NDB Bank player of the match is.
Yeah, well, there's been quite a few contenders. The skipper too for Science College did put on a show, but commentators have agreed that it goes to the NDB Player of the Match award goes to Dilruan Pereira for his sublime couple of touches. He set up a couple of tries and scored the try of the match, you could say, weaving through the heart of the Sumangala defense, and for his hard work, Dilruan Pereira receives the NDB Player of the Match award.
Pereira, when he gets going, he's a one-man wrecking army. He can pierce through the defenses of the opposition quite easily. We saw that happening just a few minutes ago as well when he went over for the try. And as Romario mentioned, it was brilliant. Managed to give his team that needed opening for most of those tries. And with the territory gainers as well, he was brilliant, absolutely phenomenal, Pereira. Now Science College at the almost at the halfway mark, but he loses the ball forward. Pramod Nalaka losing the ball forward.
They did have an opportunity to attack the home team Science, but unfortunately at the last phase the scrum half broke to the wrong side. Should have gone to the open instead of the blind, but now all Sri Sumangala will be hoping for is a consolation try, because they have had pretty much a horror show here, Laksisi.
Now Sumangala College once again not that convincing with their passing. The handling game needs to improve quite a lot, and just like that they have once again given ball back to Science College after a knock forward.
$41 points to 7, total of 48 points in this match, but the game has been pretty much one-sided as the scoreboard reads. Dismal show for Sri Sumangala College, and their dismal season 2 continues. For Science, something to build on from after pretty much plenty of drama they went through.
This win will definitely put their campaign back on track, Science College. As I mentioned earlier, this group can get really interesting in the upcoming weeks, and it breaks away. The poor tackling efforts continue to happen from Sri Sumangala College, but high tackles as the referee, and Science College looking for an 8th Amana Bank try. Here's Pereira, our NDB Bank player of the match. He sells the dummy quite easily, gives the offload out. Now 5 meters short of the try line, Science College. The forwards joining in, trying to gain the remaining few meters, but Sumangala College, some desperate defending coming out. And that's a knock forward, says the referee. He was trying to reach out with the ball for the try, but unfortunately just lost control and lost the ball forward. I think that was Pramod Nalak, if I'm not wrong.
Saw the whitewash and his eyes lit up. Unfortunately, he was just a bit too far away out from the try line. Tried to extend and score, but to no avail.
So most probably the last few moves of the game coming up. Great game for Science College, not so great for Sri Sumangala. After a decent first half, they just completely lost their way, lost the plot in the second half. Now Sri Sumangala College trying to find a consolation try maybe. They're on 22, almost charged down, and the chaser was actually in front of the Science College players, but unfortunately that little kick went out.
Terrible second half for Sri Sumangala. They did show glimpses in the first half, but now Science College just looks like no one wanted to throw into that line out, but errors continue here as Sri Sumangala College just can't seem to hold on to the ball.
We saw this happening in the first half as well, but the sad part for Sri Sumangala College is it happened a lot more often in the second half. So 41.7, time's up on our clock. Probably last little try for Science College to maybe get that 8th Amana Bank try. Methuka to feed the ball into the scrum. Take it out. Here's Pereira. Not the best of passes there. A wayward pass, but luckily they lost backwards, so they still have the possession. Good recovery work being done, but they have been pushed back because of that. And it's that big forward just trying to bulldoze his way through the defensive line of Sumangala. Ball still available for Science. And that's a knock forward, says the referee.
Well, I'm sure these Sri Sumangala College players will be just hoping that full time can come faster, because nothing seems to be going their way, even though they have won a scrum in favour of themselves. in the number 20 jumper. Pasindu feeds the scrum. Well, he does not feed the scrum as the referee offered a penalty in favour of Sri Sumangala College, and now all they can do is run from inside their own half. But still, yet another knock on for Sri Sumangala College as play is taken into their own half as they get the quick tap and go. Here goes Sri Sumangala College, trying to break the Science College defense. They have managed only once throughout this game. Will they manage to do it for a second time? Time on our clock has run out. The referee's clock is the one that matters though. Here goes the big hooker in the number 2 jumper. Bouncing off, brought to the floor. Now, Sri Sumangala, the backs haven't had a good evening today, and so they opt to go with their forwards. Bouncing through goes the big men. Sri Sumangala College, their backs with their hands on their hips, just looking at their forwards, rumble forward. Counter coming in by Science College. The ball, by the looks of it, had been turned over, but it has turned over yet again, and here goes the Sri Sumangala College backs getting into their game, injecting some pace, but he was brought down as here goes the ball to the line, to their wing. He throws it, and somehow they managed to set things up. Science defense holding firm as Sri Sumangala are knocking on the door. An advantage come in the favour of Sri Sumangala College as a massive tackle comes in by the big number 26, if I'm not well, in fact number 16 for Science College. But Sri Sumangala are still with possession. The ruck was set, the arm went in there, but now the 10 meters, Science aren't back. Here goes for a second time. Sri Sumangala College for their second Amana Bank try, and that's Pasindu who scores for Sri Sumangala College. And well, this looks like a consolation try, but that means a lot to these boys who have struggled this evening. Not got any momentum as we see the replay there. The quick tap was taken as the player in the number 6 jumper made the early break, but after that a second penalty came, and there was the number 20 Pasindu who grabbed the ball and dived over for their second Amana Bank try. As by the looks of it, time seems to be up, and the conversion being lined up by the 12. It's unsuccessful, but that's full time here at Police Park. Behind closed doors on a Sunday, Science College prevail over Sri Sumangala College as the torrid season for Sri Sumangala College continues, Laksisi.
Science College, on the other hand, Romario, they'll be happy that they got this win, a confidence boosting win for Science College going into the last few weeks of the tournament. And the good thing is they managed to get this win with the bonus point as well, so that gives them that extra buffer going into the last few weeks. Now, as I mentioned earlier as well, this group can get really interesting in the upcoming weeks, so they need to make sure that they keep on winning and that's exactly what they have done here, and they need to make sure that they do that in the remaining 3 weeks as well, because there's certainly a chance for Science College to maybe to do the unthinkable, to go against all odds and go for that super round spot.
Indeed, they have a mountain to climb, but it's good to see the players shaking hands, Science College players shaking the hands of the referees as well, saying thank you very much, sir, this time around. Science College 7 tries to Sri Sumangala's 2 tries, 41 points to 12 reads the full-time score here at Police Park, as the boys from Mount Lavinia get the better out of the lads visiting down from Kandy.
If I'm feeling the heat of this rugby encounter, can grab a Melbourne lemon to chill things out. Yes, it was not a close game, but it certainly had some brilliant moments where a Melbourne lemon puff would have made it extra better for all of you watching the game from home. So Mario, the end of another week in the Dialog Schools Rugby League 2024. We had some close games, very close games, and the action continues to get more thrilling.
Yes, it only gets better from here on as we see the second half highlights. Was the number 12 who scored for Science College. That was Mohammad Shabir. But here's the try, the pick of the lot was Dilruwan Pereira. He managed to weave his way. Well, in fact, beg your pardon, I think his try came after this. But that was the scrum half who scored on that occasion. And here is the try of the game, you could say, Laksisi, as Dilruwan Pereira pretty much went through the heart of the defense, as no one could have laid a finger on him. He went over for the try, added the extras. Science College continued on their merry way as Minula scored for them. And in the die numbers, it was Sri Sumangala who managed a solitary try thanks to a couple of penalties. And the game ended 41 points to 12. The scorer for Science was Pasindu in the number 20 jumper. But that's that for Sri Sumangala, as Science College take the game and take it in handsome fashion.
So as Romario mentioned, 7 tries for Science College in this encounter, and if we quickly take a look at the key stats from this encounter, Science College 41, Sri Sumangala 12, 7 tries and 3 conversions for Science, and 2 tries and 1 conversion for Sri Sumangala. And no surprises, NDB Bank player of the match, Dilruwan Pereira, has been amazing in this encounter, and he continued to add some vital points throughout this game, and he laid the foundation for most of the tries as well.
Indeed, he did surely deserve that NDB Player of the Match award. He was ever present for Science College, and there was pretty much no stopping him with the ball in hand.
So thank you very much everyone for joining with Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub, and we need to give a reminder that we have some more games coming your way. 8 games from the Dialog Schools Rugby League 2024. St. Joseph's taking on Royal on the 19th at Havelock Park, then Trinity vs St. Anthony's at Palle Calais on the 19th, Wesley vs Kingswood at Wesley Grounds on the 19th, and St. Peter's vs Sahira at Bambalapitiya on the 19th. And then on the 20th we have just one encounter, that's St. Thomas's taking on Sri Sumangala at the St. Thomas's grounds. And then on the 21st we have 3 games coming your way: Damaraj vs Science at Gugambara, and then DS Senanayaka vs Isipatana, a game to look out for in the upcoming week at Sugatal Stadium, and Vidyartha vs Thurston at Nittavela on the 21st as well. So 8 thrilling games coming your way, and to catch all the live action you need to make sure that you tune into Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel or Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub, the Papare. So make sure to join with us next week as well, and that's all the action we have for you from week number 4 of the Dialog Schools Rugby League 2024. Once again, thank you very much everyone for joining with us with the live action of this game, which was played behind closed doors. Hope to see all of you next week. We have to remind you once again to catch all the latest updates, to catch all the latest highlights. Make sure to visit our website www.thepapare.com, and also visit our Facebook pages thepapare.com and the Papare Rugby, and our YouTube channel as well, that you can catch the game on our YouTube platform too. So once again, thank you very much everyone. I'm Lassi De Silva signing off alongside Romario De Silva and the rest of the Papare technical and production crew. Hope to meet all of you very soon. Have a very good night.
Chase the school glory with every match. Cheer for your school. Get ready to watch epic rugby battle and witness the rise of future champs. The excitement is contagious. Catch the action here. Welcome to the Dialog Schools Rugby League 2024, where legends begin.
Maliban lemon puff puff, lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff. Hamasitakma pipide, rasa lemon rasa ye. Jeevithayama mihirai. Maliban lemon puff puff, lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff. Chilven lemon.
නිකම් බොරුවට රිස්ක් එකක් ගන්නේ ඇයි? NDB නියොස් තියෙද්දි රිස්ක් එකක් නැතුව කික් එකේ ෆන් ට්‍රාන්ස්ෆර්ස් කරන්න වගේම චිල් එකේ බිල්ස් පේ කරන්න.
Seat Car Radials. The road is yours.
It is my vision that wakes me up, not my alarm. I make mistakes, but I will never be defeated.
My biggest competitor is myself.
5 account from Commercial Bank for the youth who think beyond limits.
Colombo, beautiful outside and inside.
අප්පා හරියට waterproof කරේ නැත්නම් ටයිල් වල සල්ලි ටයිල් අල්ලන්න ගිය සල්ලි සේරම වතුරේ.
ඉහළ ටෙන්සයිල් ඇඩිෂන් සහ ක්‍රැක් බ්‍රිජින් හැකියාව සමගින් ඔබේ නිවාස සියලු ජලකාන්දු වලින් ආරක්ෂා කරගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල් 2K waterproofer. ජලකාන්දුවට තිත.
Real energy for real life. Ride.
Get keys to your wheels and experience people-friendly vehicle leasing with Amana Bank. Enjoy the lowest monthly installment and flexible financing up to 7 years. Apply online at www.amanabank.lk or call 0117 756 756. Amana Bank. It's your bank.
Radials. The road is yours.
NDB නියොස් තියෙද්දී රිස්ක් එකක් නැතුව කික් එකේ ෆන් ට්‍රාන්ස්ෆර්ස් කරන්න වගේම චිල් එකේ බිල්ස් පේ කරන්න. Real energy for real life. Ride.
Gold hair and body wash shaker.
Enjoy the infinite possibilities of the freedom of space, inspired by the beauty of our land. Sri Lanka's finest finished, largest sized porcelain tile collection. Majestica. Lanka Tiles. Fine living redefined.
නිකම් බොරුවට රිස්ක් එකක් ගන්නේ ඇයි? NDB නියොස් තියෙද්දී රිස්ක් එකක් නැතුව කික් එකේ ෆන් ට්‍රාන්ස්ෆර්ස් කරන්න වගේම චිල් එකේ බිල්ස් පේ කරන්න.
Gold hair and body wash shaker.
Hot and spicy fun vibe nikati mer karanna. Beat ek remake karanna devenna. Hada wada bawala yanna gitna fashion karanna. Fun turanna kottumi kikki kolenna. Prima kottumi fun tamai.
Lemon puff puff, lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff. Hamasitak me pipide, rasa lemon rasa ye. Jeevitayam mihirai, Maliban lemon puff puff, lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff, chilven lemon.
ටයිල් නම් නියමයට මැච් කරලා තියෙනවා. ඒ ටයිල් ඇල්ලුවේ මොනවද?
ඕනෑම මතු පිටකට ඕනෑම තත්වයකට ජීවිත කාලයටම ඔරොත්තු දෙන්න අල්ලගන්න. ලංකාවේ SLS තත්ත්ව සහතිකෙන් පිදුම්ලත් එකම ටයිල් ඇඩසිව් සන්නාමය. ස්විස්ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩසිව්. අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
Surf Excel පළමු සේදුමෙන් ඉතා පහසුවෙන් තද පැල්ලම් ඉවත් කරන කම්ෆර්ට් ප්‍රීමියම් සුවඳ සමගින් දැන් රුපියල් 540කට පමණයි.
Colombo, beautiful outside and inside.
හැමදේම අතළඟ තියෙද්දි දුක් විඳින්නේ ඇයි?
Gold hair and body wash shaker.
ඔබේ බිත්තියට අනර්ගතම සුදු පැහැයක් ලබා ගැනීමට සහ ඔබ බිත්තියට තෝරන පේන්ට් එකේ පාට හරියටම පෙන්වන නව සුවිශේෂී පොලිමර් සංයෝගයක් සමගින් ගේ ඇතුළත සහ පිටත බිත්ති නිමා කරගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ස්කින් කෝඩ් ෆිනිෂ් එකට හොඳම කෙනා.
Gold Hair and Body Wash එක.
Real energy for real life. Ride.
Get keys to your wheels and experience people-friendly vehicle leasing with Amana Bank. Enjoy the lowest monthly installment and flexible financing up to 7 years. Apply online at www.amanabank.lk.
Amana Bank. It's your bank.
Beepa right. Beepa right. Studies ikai jobs dekha tuna karanna.
Real energy for real life. Ride. NDB නියොස් තියද්දී රිස්ක් එකක් නැතුව කික් එකේ ෆන් ට්‍රාන්ස්ෆර්ස් කරන්න වගේම චිල් එකේ බිල්ස් පේ කරන්න.
Surf Excel පළමු සේදුමෙන් ඉතා පහසුවෙන් තද පැල්ලම් ඉවත් කරන කම්ෆර්ට් ප්‍රීමියම් සුවඳ සමගින් දැන් රුපියල් 540කට පමණයි.
Colombo, beautiful outside and inside.